Good morning, everybody. We're here live or being recorded. Haha. For our next episode of the Discover Musical Vibe Podcast, Season 2, Episode 2. This is a good one. It's going to go over the San Antonio Rodeo BBQ Cookoff that we just attended this past weekend in San Antonio, Texas, with our good friends Devil River Whiskey. Be sure to check them out as well. So, yes, moving around a little bit slow today, but it's all good. Coffee in hand, a little bit of whiskey in hand as well, so it gets the blood going and moving around as well faster. But I want to talk a little bit today of not enough rambling, Vic. A little bit today about what we saw at the cook-off, Rodeo Barbecue Cook-off. The first things first, congrats to Devil's River Whiskey and their and their barbecue counterparts. They came in, they won their first place for the brisket 3 years straight in a row, and they won 6 other awards as well. So big congrats to them, Casanova Barbecue. You know they food was delicious, amazing, y'all. You had to be there. So we enjoyed going to the Rodeo Barbecue Cook-Off with Double River Whiskey. So it was really good, really good. The event had multiple barbecue grand people competing to win. So not only for the brisket, sausage, dessert, but so many other things, texture that required of that. No, guys, I wasn't a judge out there. The line to become a judge was enormous. I was like, what? Maybe next time. Next time. But this is a musical podcast, so the music, a little bit of music news, real quickly. Uh, Whitechapel, Live in the Valley is out today from Metal Blade Records. Huge fan of Whitechapel, the band. Uh, Phil Bozeman, amazing singer and amazing talent, and I was able to see them live. I think was it last year or 2 years ago with Live Nation, and it was epic, epic. Also, Blaine Holcomb's EP is out now. Boot shopping. Country Riser. We've been doing Blaine Holcomb's press releases for a while now, and his music has grown, and more people are now learning more about him and his music. Also, Silky Soul's new pop single "So Blue" is out now as well, guys. So be sure to check that out. Um, and now from news, we're going straight to our 2024 Music to Discover. And yes, we got a couple of musicians that we've been checking out, and so Serena's, of course, So Blue. We have it in there as well, and it's really good. I dig it. I dig it a lot. Then we got Catrila's new single No Quiero. It's pretty good. A little old school vibes in there with the tunes, but it was a really good hit song. I digged it. Another Vic's digs. And lastly, we also had in there Madeline's Merlot's song "Makeup." It's a unique track. Unique track. You have to listen to it a few times, and you're like, yeah, I can mess with that. I can mess with that. Well, that's in our 2024 Music to Discover Spotify playlist. It will be in the description of the podcast on YouTube as well as I believe Spotify. So be sure to check out those musicians. I'll be adding more. Sometimes daily, sometimes weekly. Just depends on what music I get sent, what music that I dig that you gotta check out. You gotta emblem and put in there. So yes, recommendations out there, guys. So music. Back to the Rodeo Barbecue. It was fantastic. My second time going. To, first time doing the walkthrough. Last first time I stayed in the Devil River booth. Just hung out there when we were filming the first time. This time I was like, you know what? Before we film, let's walk around, And they had multiple other places, Modelo 10, the Tito's 10. Yes, I am a Tito homemade vodka ambassador. What's up, y'all? But it was just so much to do. Vendors, carnival, like, and they had a huge stage on the way other side of the facility. And I'm like, I don't know about that, but it was good. I did a walk around. The walk around video is live now on YouTube. Check it out, guys and gals. We went walking around, just me and Bernard, and big ups to Bernard for helping out with the filming, the photography. We had some fun. As you can tell, my hair is a little crooked, but it's all good. It's all good. And I had planned. I had taken my mic stand to do the podcast there. It was so many people that you wouldn't be able to hear me. You wouldn't be able to see me. If you see the footage, you'd be like, whoa. And yes, and it's experience, guys. And we were in the center of the party with Devil's River Whiskey and their booze, with the food, um, the music, and we're getting to the music right now. And also the atmosphere was a fun atmosphere and just hanging out. It was really good and really chill, guys. The music, the first night we were there, we saw this valley. I didn't know they're from the valley called Eros and The Drifters. You gotta be sure to check them out. I'll probably add them on the description on the bottom. But it was good country music. You know, a lot of Texas country, and they got everyone dancing, jumping around, and just talking to the guys after the show, and they were legit, and they're cool. They have passions in all sorts of musical vibes, genres, like, and they implement that in the show, and you can tell, oh, that guy's a rocker, that guy's a metalhead, oh, that guy's just pop guy, and it speaks volumes because when you put those elements together, it blends in, but blends in really well. So Eros and the Drifters was a pretty good band, guys. Check them out on social media. Um, I dig them, and they're from the Valley, puro pinche 956, a la verga way, that was me shouting out there. Yeah, so, me from Harlingen, 956 repping. I had to say what's good. Say what's good with little guys. And then the next musician was Matt Tejeda, or Matt Tejeda. How do we say it, guys? Come on. Don't let Brown on. But Matt Tejeda had some good music. He brought that country vibe, but he played a Freddie Fender song. I was like, what? What? Freddie Fender? And you don't hear Freddie Fender play much. Wasted days, wasted nights. Growing up in the valley, we're right next to San Benito. We would hear a lot about Freddie Fender. My dad, when he's after a couple of drinks, he'll be put the 8 tracks on or his record on, and he'd be playing "Where's the Day, Where's the Night," a lot of Freddie Fender. So it caught my attention, as I was saying, and just seeing Matt perform, it was good. I liked it. It reminded me I was at a saloon, just having fun, getting a couple of drinks, talking to friends, seeing people dance, kiss, cry with the music. You had all the emotions. I didn't capture that part. I didn't feel comfortable doing that. But one of the songs hit hard to one of the fans out there, and she went up to the person and was like, "You made me cry. It was powerful," and that's what you like to see. You get to all sorts of emotions for that. So it was memories to be made. So yeah, you guys gotta check out next year's Rodeo BBQ Cookoff. Get your tickets, y'all. Go check it out. I fully recommend going to the Double River Whiskey booth and enjoy. Have a good time. Drinks were free, food was free, the atmosphere was free. And when you mix that all together, it's just everyone was so friendly. Everyone was shaking hands, talking, shaking shots, and it was good. And you had the good music in the background, so it brought more of that essence to that vibe. And I was able to discover two musicians in two bands, Matt Tejeda and Eros and The Drifters. I'll put Matt Tejeda's social media as well, just Instagram on the bottom as well as description with Eros and The Drifters, because it's something where I want you to discover their music, to discover where they're performing next. Go out there, support, sit down, listen to the music. You can't sit down, you gotta get up and dance. Just dance too. I say first sit down so you can absorb it. Absorb it all. Take some pictures too, people love that. And yeah. So that was the gist of the event that weekend, the competition. A lot of the vendors out there, like the Tito's and then the Modelo Yingling was out there. I saw H2O was out there, the sweet tea company. I haven't tried it yet. I saw a long line. I was like, I didn't want to wait. I love tea. But I was like, you know what? On the road, I have to try one of these days. So I'm going to do a try, guys. And it was a fun atmosphere as well. Just the carnival, the rides, the vendors. Bernard was telling me that his wife was just buying left and right from vendors. I love that. I love vendors. They're not only making money, but just selling their products out there to everybody. Their creativity, their love, their projects. And it's amazing. I love that. I really do love that, guys. So if you have a rodeo barbecue cook-off in your city, I fully recommend to check it out. I fully recommend to immerse yourself. Hopefully, it's as good as what we enjoyed with Devil River Whiskey and also the San Antonio Rodeo. But just to go out there and explore, shake some hands, laugh, cry, let that be powerful, and enjoy yourselves, guys. So I didn't go too much into the other music. I know we had a lot of interviews and reviews of music going on past 2 weeks, but next episode we'll go into. I just know that we had to do the Cowboys Rodeo BBQ Cookoff, talking about Matt Tejeda as well as Eros and The Drifters, the Devil River Whiskey booze, their championship brisket run, their championship everything, and be sure to check them out, guys. Link in the bottom. We want to order some as well. So be sure to follow us on social media. Again, this is Vic. Follow us on Spotify. Let's have some fun. This is Vic from Jump Spotlight, Alamo City Vita. We'll see you